Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. Now today I want to return to a country I've not been to for quite a while, and that is back to China, and take a look at one of their military menus. Now this is menu number 4, so let's get this on a table and see what this pack contains. And so, as you can see, I have here on the table this Chinese military ration. This is their actual menu number 4. It is a 2-meal pack. It actually says it contains both a rice and a noodle dish, along with some other little ingredients, contents. So, simple brown plastic bag, quite strong, not as strong as the Polish or the US MRE bags. I believe this is a twin meal pack, as I said, so we'll just bring in... Oh no, I just noticed there is a tear strip. I was going to bring in a friend, but there is a tear strip, so let's just give that a try. I'll peel it down the side there, so it shreds the bag as we go, so it opens nicely. So, straight off the bat, we have 2 of the meals. They are already sealed in their excellent heating sleeves. Now I've used these before, and these Chinese FRHs are, I've got to say, the best. I'm just going to open one of these just to show you. So it comes with one of the main meals. I'm not sure which that one is. I'll do a translation later, but one is a rice and one is a noodle dish, and they usually have 2 heat pads, and again 2 impressive heat pads. But they do sandwich between these and go in the little heating sleeve, and they are like rocket fuel. Absolute the best self-heating rations, self-heaters out there. So that is one of them. Obviously this is the other one, and I'll do a translation and get that out of the pack when we do the eating. So there are 2 main meals. There is a nice simple spoon and napkin. We also have a couple of little other items. These feel like some sort of sweet or energy tablet. Say, I will do a full translation. I think these are some sort of pickles, perhaps mustard pickles or something like that, or cabbage. And one of these, again, one of these is a pickled cabbage, one of these I think is a mustard pickle. So, very difficult to translate. I will get my Google Translate. Oh, and finally, nearly missed it, there is a little bag for the correct amount of water to add to the eat pads. So, very simplistic but full looking meal of this Chinese menu 4. So join me in a couple of minutes and we'll get this out on a tray and see what they all look and taste like. And as you can see, I now have here laid out on the tray the contents of this Chinese twin meal ration pack. Now I've done the proper translation, and this pack actually contains some gum and vitamin pills. There is a mushroom sauce. This is a spicy cabbage. This main pork is a pork and mushroom fried noodles, and the other one is a seafood fried rice. So, first thing you notice, there is no hot beverages with this meal, so I just have water to cleanse my palate, and troops will always have a canteen of fresh water. So, I'm going to start by opening the sundry items and then come back to the mains to keep them warm. I have boiled them vigorously in a pan for about 12 to 15 minutes. Again, it does contain a rice dish, so with rice it's best to make sure it is thoroughly heated through. So, this is a new one on me. I've not seen these before in a Chinese ration. This is it says it's vitamins and gum. So we'll just take a look at those. There is a single gum stick. And looks like 1, 2 dextrose vitamin style sweets, or like candies. Then I'll take a look at the mushroom sauce. Now I think this feels a little bit like a pour over sauce. So I'm just going to use the little tear open corner there. I'm going to have a look at that. Just give it a little squeeze. I don't know if you can see what happens. A little bit of a dark brown sauce there. We'll have a look at that when we're eating the main meals. And this one is a spicy cabbage. So like a pickled cabbage. And we'll just have a look there. And we'll just ease those out onto the tray. So, literally looks like as the name suggests. Oops, it's gone all over the mains there. Try and get most of them out. Just add a little bit of extra flavouring where it's needed. Now I've got the cabbage on that main there, so I think I'll start with the seafood fried rice first, and I'll just bring in a little bowl just to keep it all nice and simple and easy to clean up. So open that little tear strip. A nice rice dish there. Both of these are 240 grams, so best part of 500 grams, 480 grams on the 2 meals. That is a large quantity. Let's break that rice up a little bit. There is a fishy smell coming from there already. It smells like possibly prawn, crab, that sort of smell, crustacean. So there's a bit of a prawn or crab smell going on with that one there. And I think I'm going to just bring in another bowl, move this to one side for a moment, and have a look at the pork and mushroom fried noodles. So as you can see, just a noodle dish with a sauce. I can see pieces of pork in there and mushrooms, as the name suggests. A large piece of mushroom, some pork. So let's just put those back in the original locations. Oh, going everywhere. Need a bit more room. Let's just move that to one side. That's a little bit better. So I think I'm going to start straight off with the seafood fried rice. So there's a nice large hearty portion. There is I've already said, a crustacean, a sort of prawn or crab sort of smell emanating from there. So let's give that a little bit of a taste. Very dry, a little bit thirst provoking. There was a slight bit of heat in the background. I think that's coming from a peppercorn. The rice grains are cooked, but not sticky. They do come apart in your mouth. That background heat is rising. Maybe a bit of chilli in there somewhere, or that sort of idea. It's tasty, salted, peppered. I think there might be something like a Chinese 5 spice maybe in there, a little bit of ginger. Let's just try these little, I don't know what they are, so those are pieces of seafood. Tastes very much like one of the not crustaceans, one of the mollusks, one of the sort of mussels, could be a little bit of calamari, a little bit of squid. Very difficult to distinguish. I think the first piece was a bit of clam or a bit of sea snail. Second piece I think was a bit of calamari, a bit of squid. But it's hot, it's spicy. I think those are flakes of dried pepper. It's flavoursome. Now, I don't know which one of these the mushroom sauce is meant to go with. Probably the pork and mushrooms, but I'm going to have a little look at this mushroom sauce. So it's quite thick. I'm not going to try it on its own because I've got a funny feeling that's going to be quite intense. So I tried a little bit with the rice here, a little bit of that mushroom sauce gone with the rice. Good call. Lots of intense flavours, more heat, and it's a hot. There is more than just mushrooms going on in there. It is fiery. I've got a little bit of skin and something in my mouth. I'm trying to fish that out. I do apologise. Looks like a little bit of chilli, but that's a fiery, hot, spicy mushroom sauce. There is certainly some kick, some heat going in there. It does go with the rice, the seafood rice. Try some of this pickled cabbage. I'm going to try a piece of it first on its own, so it is just as it sounds. It looks like a piece of shredded cabbage. It's pickled, vinegary style flavour. Just seems just like that, skews fingers. Just pull it apart a little bit and add a little bit of that again with the rice. Both sauces go well. Nice, flavoursome, hot, spicy, but not overpowering. Filling dish. It's got to refresh my palate. We'll move on to the pork and mushroom fried noodles. Large pieces of mushroom, huge piece of mushroom there. As you can see, that's one large piece of mushroom. Noodles, more mushroom, some little pork. So let's just try the noodles on their own first, if I can get some on the spoon. So, little taste of the noodles. Soft, not overcooked. More of a ginger flavour to this one. Less heat. Certainly a different flavour, different sauces, different herbs, different spices, salt, pepper. Try a little bit of the pork there. Pork is very soft, very soft. Bit of the mushroom, dark looking mushroom. Mushroom is chewy. Again, very tasty, comforting, a little bit on the dry side. Try some of the spicy mushroom sauce. Both of these are tasty, filling. Let's try some of the mushroom sauce with those noodles. Nice, intensified, spicy kick. Try a few with the spicy cabbage, pickled cabbage. Again, both of the condiments really help give it extra flavour, extra depth. Both dishes I'd be more than happy to have from a Chinese takeaway or takeout, I think they call them in the US. They are a nice, tasty dish, both the noodle and the rice. Let's refresh my palate. Take a look at one of these vitamin pills. Slightly orange flavour, but not orange. Might be a variant orange, I don't know, a quince or something. And quince isn't orange, but there's a slight citrus flavour there, very reminiscent of orange. Obviously a fruit that's common in China, I think, but it is just a chalky, crunchy, vitamin style tablet that we see often everywhere in the UK. Now I'll have a look at the gum. This is the first time I've seen gum in a Chinese ration. Nice big brick. So it's about the size of 2 normal briquettes on a European style gum. So just bite that in half. Very firm, Very powdery gum. Not mint. I think it's supposed to represent a mint, but has a sort of bubble gum flavour. There's little green flecks, give the hint of mint, but it's not a strong mint. There is maybe a mint there in the background. Not very mouth cleansing. For the spiciness of both dishes, the gum is firm, it is hard, it is rubbery, but it is a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of mouth freshening, but not enough to take away the spices. Overall, very nice pair of meals. Certainly would feel full after eating both. Both condiments also go well with each dish, and I would be happy to have a similar meal from a Chinese takeaway or takeout. So an indication of the quality of the food there. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification button for future videos coming very soon. So thank you and goodbye.